Hey, it's Jim from Craft Bikes, talking to you today about our latest bike, which is the CANTII Gravel. This is our new bike for 2026. We've made quite a few substantial revisions to what we had as an offering before, and I'm going to run through them in the next few minutes. I guess the first question that needs to be answered is why move from full custom bikes to stock? And the main reason really is that we've had so many inquiries from people in the last few years who really like our bikes but don't feel confident having full custom geometry. And in some cases, people just want a stock option. They want a small, medium, large that they can take as a frame set and do what they like with it. And I think for us, we're just trying to respond to what people are asking for. The bikes are still handmade by me one at a time. Every single bike that Craft Bikes produces, it's not made abroad, it's not made by a subcontractor, they're all made by me. And that's never going to change. The whole point of Craft Bikes was for me to build lovely bikes, and that will not change. So every single bike is handmade by me from start to finish using high quality materials. Our tubing sets are predominantly 325 tyre, and our 3D printed parts, which is our 2 rear dropouts, and our chainstay yoke, those are 6/4. So a couple of cool things about the new bike. It's capable of taking a 50mm tyre now up to a 55mm in the dry. A couple of basic points: 70° head angle, 74 seat angle, 80mm BB drop, and 432 chainstay. So quite a lot of stuff's been redesigned through the winter, and we've been working hard on quite a lot of things on the bike, but particularly on the 3D prints. So both the rear dropouts have been redesigned so that we now have symmetric chain stays and seat stays. But we've also created a new brake mount, which allows us to have one brake mount for different size rotor standards without adapters. So we're going to have a 140, a 160, and a 180, depending on whether you're bike packing or you're light or you're heavy. And then the really important bit for tyre clearance is we've increased the tyre clearance in the yoke. And that's taken quite a bit of work to get that to go, but it looks stunning as always, and we've got a decent amount of clearance in there now. Okay, finish of these bikes. It's going to be exactly the same as all our bikes. It's going to be a brushed satin finish. But new for these bikes, we're going to have an anodized finish. We're going to offer 2 color offerings initially, and that's going to be the blue 2-tone that you can see here, which we're calling our coastal color. And we're also going to have a browny plummy color that is a tip of the hat to the forests we find in our local area. This bike in particular, our gravel bike, our new gravel bike, is called the CANTII. And the CANTII were a late Iron Age, highly civilized group of settlers that lived in Kent. And that's where we're based, and that's where both Chloe and myself have family connections to. Another cool thing about the CANTII is there is actually a national cycle route that runs round Kent called the CANTII Way. So we thought, what better thing to call the bike than the CANTII, which this is the bike for the job really, to ride around Kent both on road and off road.